Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Maldini. Now Robson. And it's Ronaldinho. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. Swung over. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. Now that's well seen too. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Takahara. Robson. Romario. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Hits a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Burnley finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No luck with that dink over the top. Chance for a shot! He's given the time to pick a pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robson, looking to play him in. That's tidy. And it's Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Now it's Romario. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Keeper has taken decisive action. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Burnley with the corner. They're first. And he's gone looking for safety. Now, can they get him away? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Robson.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Takahara. Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira gets it away. Has another go! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Baresi can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Delivered in. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. And that's gone loose. Romario. Oh, right place, right time.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Burnley claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Ronaldinho. Number 9, Brian Robson.
Deftly away.
Number 20, Hullet.
Eze is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Number 19,
Burnley perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 24, Eze. Number 23,
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Number 22,
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Number 17, Bale.
Bellingham.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. Now it's Eze. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Madueke. Belletti. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard. Madueke. Madueke tries a cross. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Maldini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through. Now he's had a shot! He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe receives it in a good position. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for a runner. That is a great pick out. Now, can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, the ball's gone astray. Saliba played out to the right. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal take the lead now, and we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans
welcome
have pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically...
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Donatoni. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Azar. He is through here. It's Azar! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Out of play for a throw. And here's Fernandes. Hazard. Look at the space. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Matheus Cunha! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That is good strength. Donatoni. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's picked his way through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Griezmann.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Adams cuts out the pass. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, again, there's no way through. 30 minutes gone. Aims beyond the defence. Searching pass he's played there. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
It's a throw-in. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have their second corner now. Kukçu. That is lovely. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's bustling through here. Donatoni. Here it is, crossed in. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Kukçu. Rodri. And no, that was never going to make it. And he was quick to react. Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shoots! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's Kane! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. And it's Messi. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Messi fired deep towards the big header. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi, cross into the box, terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box, no shortage of targets here.
And This is Griezmann. Griezmann is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Crossed it again. Not pretty, but it's shot, surely! And that has been clubbed away. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 18, Mbappe. Number
Burnley
8,
still have the cards to affect this game.
coming on the field.
Tries to
number
pass
6,
it through. There's no flag.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rodrigo.
Substitution.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rodrigo chasing after it. Floated through. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot...
Saka! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shot could be on. Serginho cuts it out. Ribéry. Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Berry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukçu. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho gets into some space. Cross to the back post. He gets big. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substitution on the field. Number
We
15.
have got changes here, from
Henderson.
both sides in fact.
Number 5. Cannavaro.
Odegaard.
Coming on the field. Number 41. Price.
4 extra minutes added
Number
on.
3. Belletti. Substitutions
Rijkaard.
taking place.
And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes...
Big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Takahara is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Osimhen. Mateus. And this is Pele. And he's surging through. Pele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find...
There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Henderson! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Mendes. And here's Donatoni.
Donatoni really was well marshalled there because he...
Big chance, must be! Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from the big game.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zanetti. Hullet. And this is Hullet. Griezmann is there, and he can get that clear. That's a cute ball. Takahara is wide and looking to get onto this. That has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Takahara, played back. Played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Jordan Henderson. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the run.
And the shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Takahara looks to get on the end of this. Howson cuts out the pass. 5 minutes till the break. Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nuno Mendes. No way through. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Pele! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attempts.
There's the whistle for half-time.